All right, guys, let's get some MLB plays and props for Monday, May 20th slate of games. Trey, leaderboard starts off.
Yeah, a little bit of a rough day on the MLB game picks. I gave out the Cubs on the money line versus the Pirates. A little bit of a broken heart here because the Cubs they lost by a score of 3-2. They could have pulled it out there for me at the end, but they decided to just break my heart.
Yeah, I had a little case of the Icarus here. 7-0 run. I decided to get freaky with it and take the Nationals plus 212 on the money line. They got absolutely manhandled by the Phillies whenever the bullpen came in. So bad pick by me. Trey, let's go with the player props. Have you start us off.
Yeah, I gave out a 1-1 day here because William Contreras over 7.5 fantasy score versus the Astros. He went 0 for 5 in this game, did not sniff a base, very frustrating. But Corbin Burns over 6.5 strikeouts versus the Mariners just smashed. He went double digits. Burns, he finished with 11 strikeouts.
I called that yesterday. Remember that in the morning? I said 11 strikeouts. Remember that? Yeah. My batting prop was Christian Yelich, 1-0 day there. Over 1.5 bases, had 2 singles in the game. My pitching prop, I was way off. Alek Manoah, over 2.5 runs. It's so easy to hate him. I'll give him some credit. He had a good start in this one. He's had back-to-back good starts. Maybe I'll give him another chance like everybody else in the league. But 1-1 day for myself. Trey, let's go to the game picks for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be talking about this Baltimore Orioles going up against St. Louis Cardinals game. And this is going to be a fun one to watch because both these teams, they do have star power batters. And both teams, they're throwing out some great pitchers in this one. Baltimore, they're throwing out Dean Kremer. And Kremer, he has a 3-3 record with a 3.72 ERA paired to 1.02 whip. And his advanced stats are not very good, to be honest with you. If you dive a little bit deeper on him, because he's ranked in the bottom half in every single pitching category in starting pitchers, but he's still seemingly getting through his start, so maybe he's just lucky. And St. Louis, they are throwing out Sonny Gray, who's one of my favorite pitchers. Gray, he has a 5-2 record with a 3.05 ERA, paired to 1.06 whip, and he has been struggling here lately. Over his last 2 starts, he's allowed 11 runs across 11 innings, but in the 5 games before that, Gray, he allowed 6 total runs across 30 and 1/3 innings. And I just expect Gray to get back to that type of dominance here. Give me the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm going to take them on the money line at home at minus 115. I just love the pitching matchup here because, yes, obviously the Orioles, they are the better batting team. They're one of the best scoring teams in the MLB, and the Cardinals are one of the worst. But I'm just going to be putting my faith here in the home crowd to back the home team and to push the Cardinals offense across the plate for a couple extra runs in this one while Sonny Gray just wheels and deals on the mound. Give me the Cardinals here at home on the money line against the Orioles.
Yeah, Trey, I'd like to play there for you. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Astros going up against the Angels. The Astros right now are charging. They started the season off horribly, and now they're just a couple games away from the Rangers near the top of that division. The Astros are now taking 9 of the last 11 games that they've played in, and the Angels are coming off a very tough series against the Rangers. They're worn down. The bullpen's broken. They played a 13-inning game against them. They had an MLB record for their franchise in that game, historically bad record. They went 0-18 with runners in scoring position in that game against the Rangers in the loss in 13 innings. And that was the worst hitting with runners in scoring position since they started keeping track 50 years ago in the MLB. They struggle to score runs altogether, and the Astros are going to have Valdez on the mound in this one, and he has a below 3 ERA on the season, so I think he's going to take care of business in this game. I'm going to take the Astros minus 1.5 here on the run line. The Angels are going to be countering with Reed Detmers. It was nothing but praise from me for this guy early in the season through the first 4 starts. He was striking out 7+ batters every single night. He had a 1.19 ERA, a sub-1 whip through 4 games this year. Now, over the last 5 games, though, he's given up a total of 26 runs, and he's allowed over 6 hits in 4 of his last 5 games. His ERA has already jumped 4 total points over the last 5 games, and he's off back-to-back performances, giving up 4+ runs in all those games. The Astros are playing very good baseball right now, winners of 9 of the last 11. They're going to take this game by more than 2 runs. Give me the minus 1.5 here on the run line as the play. Trey, let's go to the props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm actually going to stay in that game. Give me Taylor Ward to go over 6 fantasy score versus the Astros. I love this over for Ward in this game because I think we're going to see him get on base a couple times, maybe smack a double, score a run. And I do believe that for a few reasons. The first reason is because of his pitching matchup. The Astros, they're throwing out Framber Valdez, like Bear said. And Valdez, yes, he has been absolutely lights out this season. So I'm definitely not picking this over because of Framber. Well, I guess I kind of am because we're getting this low discount line because of it. Because Ward, he loves facing off against Valdez. These two guys, they faced off in 28 at-bats against each other. And Ward, he has a 462 batting average against Framber Valdez. So needless to say, Ward, he's not scared and maybe even looks forward against this big matchup. And whenever we factor in that Ward, he has better batting splits whenever he's forced to bat on the road. It just gives me more confidence in this play as well. Give me Taylor Ward here to go over 6 fantasy score against the Astros.
Yeah, he's literally the only offense they have besides Joe Adell, who bats 6 for some reason, who's the second best player on the team. And he's basically Mike Trout now since Mike Trout's out. So I do like the play there for you. If they're going to score, it's going to be from Taylor Ward. For my betting prop today, give me Jose Altuve, over 1.5 bases going up against the Angels. You can mix and match this play if you like. I really like this game if you're looking for parlays to total for some total bases. Jeremy Pena has been very good this season. So has Kyle Tucker, who's been the hottest bat in the MLB at hitting home runs over the last 10 games. Plus, go find yourself some total base in this game because I already touched on Reed Detmers. He's given up 5+ hits in 6 consecutive innings. Just over the last 2 games, he's given up 15 hits to the Cardinals and the Royals. And the Astros, like I said before, again, they're playing some really good baseball. So I like everybody on this team right now. I do like Altuve just a little bit more than everybody else because he's very consistent with the bat. He has an above 300 batting average this season, collecting at least 1 hit in 9 of the last 10 games. He's also coming off a home run against the Milwaukee Brewers. He absolutely tattooed a ball to start the bottom of the first. And whenever you think of players that hit a leadoff home run, I immediately go to Jose Altuve at the top of the order. I'm going to take him here again. Hopefully we get the same outcome as yesterday against the Brewers. I'm going to take Jose Altuve here over 1.5 bases. Hopefully starting things off with a firework as to play. Trey, let's go to the pitching props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Taj Bradley here, and I'm going to take him to go over 5.5 strikeouts going up against the Red Sox. I love this over for Bradley in this game because we're going to see him punch out a lot of batters in this one, and I believe that for a couple reasons. The first reason is because Bradley, he's known for just striking out batters with a fastball velo of 96.2 miles per hour, and last year, Bradley, he had an already high 28% strikeout rate, and he even increased that this season to 29.5%. And that's equated to an average of 6.5 strikeouts per start, which is over this number. And I expect Bradley just to reach that average again here in this game. And that's because of his matchup against the Red Sox. Boston, they just love to strike out. In fact, they do it the second most times per game in the MLB with an average of 9.74 times per game. I expect Bradley to just get a lion's share of those strikeouts here for his team and just cruise to this over. Give me Taj Bradley to go over 5.5 strikeouts versus the Red Sox.
Yep, like the play there for you, Trey. For my pitching prop, give me Marcus Stroman going up against the Mariners. I'm going to take his under total runs allowed going up against the Mariners because he has been pitching a lot better as of late. I took a chance on his over last week against the Twins. That backfired. He went 6 innings for the first time since the start of the season for the New York Yankees, and we never see him go 6 innings. We should see him back between 5 and 6 innings again in this game because I don't think he's going to have any problems going up against one of the worst hitting teams in baseball. Marcus Stroman, he's coming in with a 3.33 ERA, and the big problem all season long has been his control. He already has 25 walks on the year, but you can tell over the last 2 games he's really settled himself down, and he's going to let the defense play behind him. He's not really a strikeout guy. In his last game against the Twins, he only had 2 total strikeouts, but the defense behind him, they played really well in his 6 innings that he was out there. He's only gone over 5 strikeouts in a handful of his appearances this season. So he's going to get the Seattle Mariners pitcher to hit. I just don't think they're going to be able to do anything with him. I like Marcus Stroman here in this game. He's going to have back-to-back good performances on the mound. Take him to go under 2.5 earned runs against the Mariners as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I went the Cardinals here on the money line going up against the Orioles. They're here at home, and I'm back in Sonny Gray. I think he's going to get a win on the board here. Also going with Taylor Ward over 6 fantasy score versus the Astros. Tough matchup against Framber Valdez, but Ward, he shows up for it, so I think he's going to do it again. Also going with Taj Bradley over 5.5 strikeouts versus the Red Sox. Bradley is a strikeout machine going up against a team that loves a strikeout.
Yeah, I like Framber on the mound. It's really just a full fade of Reed Detmers in this one. Plus, the Astros are really hot right now, 9 of the last 11 wins. So I like the Astros there, -1.5 on the run line. Jose Altuve over 1.5 bases, most consistent player on this team with the bat in his hands. Yes, the Astros cheat. Yes, Jose Altuve is a cheater. Yes, he gets hit by a lot of pitches. I think he's going to hit a home run, though, in the bottom of the first inning. Is it bottom of the first? They're at home. Yeah, bottom of the first inning for the Angels in that one. And they give me Marcus Stroman, under 2.5 earned runs going up against the Mariners. I feel like every time we see the Mariners, you might as well just attack the starting pitcher they're going up against because this team can't hit the ball. So I like Marcus Stroman here. He's going to go 5 innings, give up less than 2 runs. Trey, that's going to do it for the MLB picks and props for Monday, May 20th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,